Good day. SD and Scotty says, don't go away. Today's lesson, tools in your tool bag. Setting up your environment. Let's get going. So we're going to start with Greenshot. That's going to be our first tool to install. Thereafter, we're going to go with the KeePass for protecting our passwords. And we're going to go to the Anki, get that installed. And we're going to get Python 3.6. Afterwards, we might install the PyCharm IDE, Dropbox. So this is what it's looking like. And then we're going to go for Leo. That's our plan of attack. So using Google, we go and do a search to get our Greenshot at greenshot.org. That's the one we're going to use. Here, right here, download now, Greenshot. Latest stable for our environment, Windows. There we go. Got the Greenshot installer. Go ahead and save it. Once it's saved, go ahead and install it. I'm going for English. Just go ahead, take the defaults, go with it. And so here we go. We don't need this we don't need this page anymore. Greenshot started. So one of the first things we need to do is set up our preferences. Yeah, we got preferences here. Output, where we want to go into. Once we do our output, destination, I'm going to go ahead. Right now, nothing's select dynamically. No, we don't want dynamic. I want to go ahead. For one thing, always copy to my clipboard and initially open an image editor. So I can go ahead and edit the image, highlighting the specific parts that interest me of an image and copy into a clipboard. So that's what we're going to go to defaults. And also here are capture, output, general. We have destination, printer, plugins, expert. What I'm looking for is our hotkeys. So we got capture window on the hotkeys. I'm going to go with the Alt and 1. I'm going to go with Alt and F1. Alt F1. Okay, we got it. Alt F1. See if it works. Alt F1. Let's set it back up. We didn't select them right. Task manager. So where's my Greenshot at here? Go ahead and preferences. Now we go to capture region. That's what we wanted. We didn't want capture window. Get rid of that. Check. We want to capture region. Okay. Capture region with Alt F1. That's what we wanted. Capture window. Don't care about that right now. So let's try it again. Check. Yeah, that looks good. With escape, get rid of it. Okay, we're good on that. So one more time, let's go ahead and try a test. Alt F1. Yeah, there we go. That's cool. Alt F1 again. See, once I do now we can just draw it with the T. We can do a text, some text, escape to get out. So select, delete. Now the arrows often I'm using when I'm pointing at something. You're going to need the arrows and the R for rectangle. You're going to need all that. That's good stuff. So that was Greenshot. What's the next thing we said we're going to install? KeePass. Let's go for it. So we're sitting here looking at the KeePass. Go ahead, KeePass info. That's what we want. Latest release. There we go. That's looking cool, buddy. Changes. Take a look at that. Bug fixes. Changes. Download KeePass. That's what we want. So the Windows installer. Go ahead and click it. Accept. We're going to go for the stuff here. Problems coming. It's coming. Go ahead and save it. It's coming. There it is. Let's go ahead and install it. Yeah. English. go for it. Just take the defaults. So KeyPass is finished. It says launch. We're going to go ahead and launch it. Let's take a look at it. KeyPass automatic text enabled for automatic updates. Good. We don't have any passwords in here. Let's go ahead and select new database. Yeah, cool. We got to store it somewhere. Go ahead and take it here. I need the NAS master password. So I'm going to repeat it. If it's okay, we're looking good. You could show it if you want to. I'm not going to show and hide my password. I'm going to keep it like it is. So we're good. I can now, database name is so we got a database. This is very important for saving your passwords. We'll use it later. So that was KeyPass. You got the idea now how to install the stuff. We're going to go with Anki. Install that now. Get Anki going up in Google. Search. There it is right there. Anki apps. Go ahead and download it and install. Take the latest version here. It's going to save it and then store it with the defaults. So we're downloaded. We're going to go ahead and get that going. Always take the defaults. So Anki is completed. Go ahead and close it. So here's Anki on the desktop. I want to go ahead and put it on the top, on the bottom. So there it is right there. That's my most important program. I want to bring it to the front. So that's Anki. What we got next here? We're going for Python. So we're going to go ahead and take the 369 version. So the 369 version, we're taking a look at it. Everything looks cool. So we're going to look at downloads, all releases. We're going to go for the 369. There it is right there. We were at that page. So on the 369, download. That's what we're going to take. Check. Check. Okay. Here it says get the latest release 374 is the one we're going with. Okay, because we need the Windows installer. Go ahead and save it. So now it's finished. Go ahead and get the installation going here. Install now. Choose custom installation. We don't want it here going. Let's forget that crap. We're going to go here, custom installation. Next, because we want that and C. One in a special location. We're going to say. We're going to 37. We're going to take the 37 route here. Take a look. I put 2 colons in there. There's 1 colon. You got to be careful on that kind of stuff. So install it. Hold on for a second. We'll install it. Add to Python environment variables. Install for all users. It's also good. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and install with those settings. 374. I got 3.6 on the other machines. I got to update. So it is. You got to keep up with the Python. Be aware of the installation. We're going with 32 bits right here. We could have taken a 64-bit for some operating systems if they allow it. In this case, we're going for 32 bits. So setup was successful. Close. So that was Python 4.5. We're on the Dropbox now. So we're going to look for this Dropbox. We got it here. Dropbox is downloading installer. Oh, the installer is finished. Let's go and get that thing installed. While Dropbox is getting ready, we're going to go ahead and add the group here for the internet. And that's where we can put, like, say, you can do an entry here. So you can add an entry. You can go for my Dropbox. See, you can go ahead and the Dropbox. See, you can put the username, my username here, and then you could go ahead. So you can say And the password, you can allow it to, you can do a generate, you can say generate a password. Here, look, that's pretty cool. You can say I want a really heavy duty password. Or you can just go from the standard, and you can take a look at it. You can actually take a look at the passwords being generated. Let's generate another one. That was pretty cool. So that's a big ass password. Let's go for an even bigger one, huh? Oh, that's a big ass, 248 bits. This is really cool. You can generate your own password and periodically change it so that you don't have to fucking worry about a password anymore. Yeah, and then therefore you got your account and you got the username, and say you want to log in, you can just say click it and say copy password or copy username. Nobody can see your password here, but you copy it and then cut and paste it right into your browser. Oh, you're good to go. And you got a real safe password. If you want to go in and change it, edit, and you can say here, you can say generate another password, automatically generates password. Yeah, you can go to it like that. You can generate another one here, and then you're good to go. Okay, just so you know. So once Dropbox is finished, you got to log in. You got to register, or if you have an account already, go ahead and log in. I have an account. I'm going to go ahead and log in. Once you log in, you can go ahead and say buy it there. You're going to open it. So now it's showing my folder with my Dropbox, and down here, what's really important, you got your icon. What you're going to do is go ahead and click that daggone thing. It's going to come up, and you can say, you can go ahead and click here. You can say, I'm going to select the, so in this case I'm going to go do a selective synchronization, because I don't want to have everything in my test, my lesson environment. So I'm going to do a selective. So we're going to finish this video up here. The last thing would be the Leo text editor. I actually have that in my Dropbox, which is currently being downloaded into the local folder. Once it's finished, I'll show you that in the next video. So we're actually looking good here, and you get to see how the Simple Mind helps you organize and structure a process. In this case, setting up our tools in the environment setup. So, and in the next videos, we will continue our process of creating a killer environment. I appreciate your time, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.